Michael Myers. Michael Myers is a silent mass murdering force of nature from the Halloween franchise. It's not a man. You need to understand that right now. Michael Myers is not your ex with boundary issues. He's a walking death algorithm in a William Shatner mask. This guy has been shot, stabbed, blown up, incinerated, run over, drowned, thrown off balconies, and spiritually depossessed. And he still manages to murder people like he's out grocery shopping. You can burn him alive and he'll just stand there in the flames like he's meditating. And the mask, that's not a disguise. It's a vessel. It's as if the moment he puts that latex flesh on, his soul dies and only the mission remains. You know the mission where you walk across town at 2 p.m. and still catch sprinting victims. Don't ask how. He operates on horror movie physics, where time dilates and fear feeds locomotion. His footsteps are the metronome of dread. You could be hiding in another state and he'll still find you. Change your name, change your hair, change your entire damn species, and he'll still somehow show up in your closet with a knife. He doesn't hunt. He simply appears when the script demands carnage. Michael is less a character and more a curse written in human shape, one you can't cure, kill, or cancel. The SCP-6082. SCP-682 is a highly intelligent, rapidly evolving reptilian abomination from the SCP Foundation, known as the hard-to-destroy reptile. This thing hates life. I don't mean like your college roommate hates Mondays. I mean existence itself offends it. You walk into a room with 682, and it doesn't just want to kill you. It wants to end the concept of you. It wants to reach into the abstract blueprint of your soul and erase the line where your name is written. Not out of malice, just disgust. They've tried everything. Acid baths, it drinks them, high caliber artillery. Absorbed, black hole grenades, it burped. The Foundation once tried to pair it with SCP-173, hoping they'd murder each other. Instead, 682 stared it down so hard the statue backed off. Think about that. The statue that neck snaps people like it's swatting flies got scared. It adapts mid-destruction. You blow off its head, and by the time the chunk hits the floor, it's growing a new one that screams louder. One time, it got cognito-hazardous powers. Another time, it grew wings. It once learned telepathy just to mock the guy who tranquilized it. Evolution is supposed to be slow and noble. This thing uses it like a cheat code. If God has a mistake folder, this thing was in it, and it clawed its way out. Hidan. Hidan is an immortal religious psychopath from Naruto who literally can't die and enjoys it. Okay, this one makes me feel physically ill. Not because he's scary, because he's smug. Hidan isn't some ancient demon or genetically enhanced warrior. He's a bloodthirsty priest who worships a death god named Jashin by ritually torturing himself to hurt you. And by torturing, I mean stabbing himself in the heart while laughing in your face. Because thanks to his cult's curse, any damage he takes while in ritual mode happens to you instead. Imagine that he prays, carves a sigil, drinks your blood like it's red wine at communion, and then murders himself to kill you. It's the most blasphemous Uno reverse card in fiction. You can dismember him. Naruto characters have. You can bury him alive. They did. But here's the issue. He's still conscious, still cursing, still screaming about Jashin in a hole somewhere underground. He has no vital organs left, no reason to be alive, and yet his soul is anchored like a rotting USB drive full of divine malware. He isn't just unkillable. He's the living embodiment of the internet comment section you can't delete, loud, hateful, impossible to block. And here's the kicker, he enjoys pain, not in a gritty anti-hero way. In a thank you, sir. May I have another? And also, I'm about to crucify myself kind of way. If death is peace, Hidan is war without end, and he wants to share. Xenomorph. The Xenomorph is a perfect organism engineered by chaos and hatred in the Alien franchise. There is no greater insult to the laws of biology than this walking, hissing nightmare. It bleeds acid. Not metaphorically, it actually bleeds metal-melting molecular hate juice that will corrode you, your crew, and the entire ship hull. The only thing more lethal than the Xenomorph's biology is its intent. And let me tell you, it's got the same intent as a knife thrown by a god who hates mammals. It doesn't kill for food. It doesn't kill for pleasure. It kills for completion. Like a painting isn't finished until someone's spine is split, The Xeno is evolution's middle finger. It's silent when it needs to be, fast when you blink, and always somewhere above you in the ceiling ducts. Kill it, even if you somehow manage to burn one alive, and you better be wearing an anti-freakout diaper. There's an entire nest with an egg that will face hug you faster than your browser loads incognito, and that baby inside you, it's marinating in your guts, waiting to explode out of your chest like the worst gender reveal party in space. But it's not just biology. It's the silence, the way it stares, the mouth within a mouth. It's designed not to be defeated, but to make you ask, was I ever meant to win if Satan outsourced creature design? The Xenomorph is what arrived with a receipt that just says, you're screwed. Pennywise. Pennywise is a cosmic, child-eating, shape-shifting demon clown from Stephen King's It. Let's make something clear. Pennywise is not a clown. That's the bait. That's the dead pixels on the screen your brain fixates on, while something ancient and unknowable slips into your soul and starts feeding off your fear like a parasite in Gucci shoes. Pennywise isn't even its real name. Its real form isn't perceivable by the human mind. At best, you see a flicker of the deadlights, which is shorthand for, oh look, I've seen eternity, and now my mind is pudding. You can't kill what you can't touch. You can't touch what doesn't exist in your dimension, and yet it can touch you. It chooses to wear the shape of a clown, because that's how broken it is, because the idea of joy corrupted into horror is how it hunts best. And the worst part, it sleeps for 27 years between feedings, not out of weakness, out of arrogance. It doesn't worry. It knows when it wakes up. Dairy will be waiting, like a loyal buffet. Sure, the kids beat it with friendship, with a slingshot, with faith in themselves. Cute, but remember, the creature wasn't destroyed. It retreated. Cosmic evil doesn't die. It waits. And when the nostalgia fades and your adult brain erodes with debt and trauma, it returns. Because it never really left, just like the fear. Alucard. Alucard is the immortal vampire weapon of mass destruction from Hellsing, not the romantic kind, the genocide kind. There's a scene? No. A moment in Hellsing where Alucard releases his level 0 restriction, and you realize this guy hasn't just survived death. He's collected it. Every person he ever devoured lives inside him. Like a screaming backup hard drive of souls he can unleash at will. Imagine your trauma could shoot guns and had fangs. That's Alucard's Tuesday. You don't kill Alucard, he kills you, then absorbs your misery into his psychic basement. Burn him, he reforms. Explode him. The blood just reassembles itself with a smirk. Try to stab him. You better bring a weapon that kills ideas, because Alucard is no longer a person, he's a walking concept you lose. Psychologically, he's exhausted. He's smug. He's spent centuries begging to be killed and simultaneously ensuring that no one ever can. He walks into battle like a rock star, covered in blood. Laughing as bullets pass through his shadowy, elastic body, he treats war like performance art and death like a drinking game. And what does he want? Purpose? Meaning? Or maybe just another war? When you've seen the rise and fall of humanity through a red monocle, you stop believing in peace. You believe in blood. Alucard is not alive. Alucard is afterlife with a grudge. Tomie. Tomie is a succubus-like supernatural girl from Junji Ito's manga series who regenerates from literally any body part and drives people mad. There's no preparation for Tomie, no silver bullet, no wooden stake, no emotional closure. You could disintegrate her body, light it on fire, scatter the ashes into 7 oceans, and then surprise, some poor soul finds a chunk of her hair in their soup, and bam, she's back. Perfect. Smirking, ready to destroy your sanity while reapplying lipstick. She doesn't just regenerate, she multiplies. Every piece of her that's destroyed can become a new Tomie, and each one is just as manipulative, psychosexually devastating, and obsessed with twisting men into murderers. She weaponizes attraction like a virus. People don't just fall in love. With Tomie, they plummet into an abyss of obsession where the only exit is either kill her or kill yourself. And when they try, she thanks them, encourages it, watches them sob while chopping her up, knowing that all they're doing is spreading her further. Tomie is cancer-wearing perfume. Her mere existence mocks the laws of identity and decay. It's not even that she can't be killed. It's that the act of trying ensures she survives. Her curse is parasitic reproduction via human weakness. There are likely hundreds of Tomies roaming the earth right now, some seducing, some hiding, all smiling with that dead-eyed, perfect face like they've already won. Because they have. You don't fight Tomie, you avoid her, or pray she never notices you. But if she does, your story's already written in lipstick on a mirror, with your name under a heart. Darkseid. Darkseid is the god of tyranny and death from DC Comics, obsessed with erasing free will using the anti-life equation. There's a reason his name isn't Kind Sid. This isn't a villain. This is inevitability in a rock face. He doesn't fly. He descends slowly, with contempt. Because why would a god rush the second he appears? The universe exhales like it knows it's about to be stepped on. He doesn't need theatrics. He speaks in declarations. His words are final, not because of power, but because of certainty. He says it. So it is. And oh yeah, he can't die. Because Darkseid isn't even really here. The version we see in comics is just an avatar, like if Zeus sent a drone with lasers made of truth-shattering despair. His true self exists in a higher dimension, so you could explode him into atoms and he'd just respawn from the raw material of fear itself. But it's not his strength that terrifies, it's his mind. He doesn't want to rule you. He wants to rewrite what it means to be you. Enter the anti-life equation of formula that kills your free will and turns you into a meat puppet that obeys without question. No rage, no doubt, just service. Like a cosmic cult leader who deletes your soul and updates your software with yes, Darkseid. And if that wasn't enough, he's beaten gods. He's withstood the entire Justice League. He once made Batman cry without touching him. When he fights, realities shatter, and when he dies, the fabric of space-time gets nervous because it knows he's only resting. Darkseid doesn't lose. He delays. He doesn't fight. He demands surrender. And one day, if you're lucky, you might hear his voice whisper inside your mind, "You are mine."